when you begin to remove all the things in your life that don't serve you, that aren't true to you, you'll begin to reveal your true self, your highest version. A lot of people, when they want to achieve a goal, they will start to add more things to their plate. They'll think that because they're not good enough already, that they should take on more projects, do something different, essentially add to what they already have. Take weight loss, for example. People think they need a diet plan, when the reality is they can just remove a meal, right? Same could be extrapolated to even making more money. If you want to make more money, it's a case of just looking at how are you spending your time currently, because chances are you're doing things that are not conducive to making money or having more money, right? Thinking of online shopping, drinking, gaming, watching TV, all of these things, right? Now, it's not to say that you can't have enjoyment in life, but over time you need to understand that true satisfaction doesn't come from the so-called gifts of oppression. I spoke about gifts of oppression before, but essentially a gift of oppression is something that seems like a gift on the surface, but actually is only there to keep you stuck and keep you subdued and downtrodden, right? So for example, like video games, that was definitely a gift of oppression. I've spent many and many years playing video games, but actually if I would have directed that time to something more productive, I'd be a lot more satisfied and further ahead in life right now, right? So these are examples of gifts of oppression. So just being honest and being realistic about how you're spending your time, things you're doing for fun or for enjoyment, will give you a clue as to where you can claw back or get back some of your attention, awareness, energy. Because all that's here, right? That's all life is you are awareness and you're having experiences, right? And then depending on where you spend your experiences, depending on what you focus on, is gonna give you your life experience. But again, it's understanding that when you start to take things away, and it could, literally, it's both material things and also inner things, right? So let's say you had a car and you got rid of the car. Well, now you don't have to get it taxed, MOT'd, you're gonna be saving yourself a lot of money. You're gonna be, okay, maybe you might have a bit more logistics to sort out with getting on and off cars, on and off public transport, right? But maybe you actually save money by taking taxis everywhere. It depends obviously what your routine is, how far you got to commute to work, etc., as to what is the most beneficial. But the point remains that the more you empty your life, the more space you'll have for true satisfying things that will begin to open you up to your highest potential. It's not until you start to clear out your life, clear out the clutter, that you'll start to reveal what's important to you, what you want to do, where you want to go. Now, just to make this very practical, what I'm talking about is bad habits, right? It's like all the bad habits you have, all they do is take up time and space and energy in your life. They'll also, for the most part, cloud your mind, cloud your vision, right? When you have brain fog or busy mind, racing thoughts, etc., it's difficult to hear those intuitive nudges, those intuitive impulses to go in a certain direction or do something that's going to benefit you. So the more you can start to take out, the more you can start to strip back, the more you can start to remove, the better you're going to feel. The more you feel better, the more you're going to be able to tap into the infinite abundance of wisdom. I don't want to say that you're hearing God, right? Because that externalizes it, but because it's you at the end of the day, right? It's just your inner self. You know your inner self. There's a guided meditation you can do called your higher self or your inner guide meditation. And this is, again, you're sat there with your eyes closed and you speak to your inner guides, right? To your higher self. But who are you speaking to? Because it's just you sat down with your eyes closed. But yet you'll get profound insight and have profound communication because you always have the answer. But if you're too busy doom scrolling, even for myself this weekend, I intentionally chose a spiritual weekend, meaning to connect to myself and not do additional things, right? And I realized even this weekend, so my phone started to overheat, and then of course I managed to cool it down and start recording again, but then the storage was full, so I guess I wasn't meant to continue that message. But I started off by talking about how creating space will open up truth to yourself, and it will help you find your path. And there is a lot to that. Simplification is the path, it is the way forward. And the other thing is, don't be surprised if there's a certain discomfort that comes along with this advice, right? Because as you start to remove things, you'll create more space, more clarity. It will make you start to question, okay, what should I be filling that space with? And in that, it will become evident more things which you were too distracted to notice about yourself. So understand that this process comes with a caveat, and that is, it will also call you to face the aspects of yourself that no longer serve you. So just be prepared and be willing to really look at yourself and come to an understanding about not just about what should be there, but also what shouldn't be there. So do remove and start to create space. We'll create clarity, we'll create more time, more freedom, and not adding things. Simplification is the fastest way to achievement, and you may not like what you find.